Hello, faculty senators. This is DenaSue Potestio, and today is Tuesday, April 2nd, also the day of a faculty senate meeting today at 3:30. I know that many of you may be viewing this video after the meeting, but I wanted to provide some clarity surrounding the Now and Forever comprehensive campaign. I'd also like to thank you for your support in passing a resolution in support of our efforts. These are exciting times for Emporia State University, also very serious times. As state support for higher education declines, private resources will become more and more important to fill the gap, the delta between what the state is able to provide and what our students provide through tuition. The time is now. I don't think that there probably has ever been a more important time for us to move forward and fast and deliberately to tell our story to our alumni and friends around the world, to ask them to support the vision for Emporia State University. You might know that in early 2012, the university conducted a feasibility study to assess our readiness to move into a comprehensive campaign effort. We hired a firm out of Auburn, Alabama, the J.F. Smith Group, and they tested $355 million, a very large amount, of private investment opportunities at Emporia State. And they surrounded different opportunities that were put together by the various departments and vetted up through our then provost, Tess Mary. That exercise actually yielded some very fascinating and productive results, and in fact has led us to where we are today in embarking on a $45 million campaign effort. Those $355 million worth of pie-in-the-sky visionary goals have been compiled and synthesized into a $45 million effort. Why 45 million? Because our consultant has told us through their research, analytical and anecdotal, that $45 million is possible. In fact, we can't fail. $45 million is the low water mark. Our vision goal is $63 million, and we're going to do all that we can to exceed $45 million and reach high to that $63 million and beyond. Something that's very important to realize in moving into a comprehensive campaign is it's the donor who ultimately decides where they would like their gift to have the most impact, whether it be for scholarships, endowed professorships, maybe to seed money for a new academic initiative. It's the donor who has a heart to give, and it's very important to me as the president of the foundation to be a donor-centered foundation, to do what the donor asks us to do. So with that in mind, armed with the results of the feasibility study, Michael Shonrock and I sat down together and with our deans and with our provost, interim provost, to really look forward to the future and ask ourselves, in line with KBOR 2020, the expectations that the Kansas Board of Regents has for all of the regent institutions in Kansas. Where are we going as a state? What is important for us to realize in terms of workforce development? Where is the greatest opportunity for our donors to come together with us, to link arms, to raise up our students, and to educate them with the purpose of entering the workforce to lead to greater economic and community development? And with that in mind, we put together 18 big ideas that spread across our campus. Michael and I determined 4 big ideas from each college and then worked with the deans to identify from them and their faculty and chairs an additional 4 big ideas. There are 18 in total for a $63 million vision goal. 1863, the year we were founded. We're celebrating our 150th anniversary. And these big ideas are just that. We feel like they are visionary because donors give to successful initiatives. They don't give to need. We don't in fact ever say we need something when we raise money because we found that it's just not effective. Donors want to give to success, and that's what we're building, a culture of success. So let me break down. I know that there were some questions about, is everyone on our campus going to benefit from this effort? We are making every attempt to make sure that everyone across campus can benefit. So let me give you a few details. The campaign is broken into 4 distinct categories: building and sustaining annual support, recruiting and retaining scholars, capitalizing on our strengths, and creating champions. The first, building and sustaining annual support, is in 4 distinct areas, one of which is targeting our alumni to give back to their departments. And I'm very pleased to announce that we've already raised $75,000 in pledges, well ahead of where we were last year, not taking the same strategy, of our alumni giving back to their departments because they have an affinity for their major. They have fond memories. They remember you as professors, and they want to give back to the next generation of students. But we will continue to move forward to raise money for our departments. And in fact, we're at about 71% of faculty staff participation in our comprehensive campus campaign effort. And I'd like to thank you for giving. When we as a team come together and we tell our constituents we believe in our future, we believe in the vision, we believe in us, it makes a great statement to those alumni and friends across the world that we believe internally in who we are and where we're going. So thank you for your support. We've gone from about 30% faculty staff participation on an annual basis to 71%. Our goal is 100, but 71% is amazing. So congratulations on that. We're well on our way. The second category, recruiting and retaining scholars, has several different big idea initiatives. One of the largest is scholarships, and our vision is to raise money for talent scholarships, debate, honors program scholarships, theater, music. These are very important. Scholarships for certain majors. Again, the donor decides, and oftentimes what we found is that donors want to give back to the discipline that they studied in. If they were an English major or a biology major or whatever major they were in, they tend to want to give back to that same major. So we are very intent in raising $8.5 million for scholarships. We know that scholarships are very important. Students shop for the best deal, and scholarships help us to recruit students and retain them. Another part of recruiting and retaining scholars being not only our students, but also you, our faculty. Michael Shonrock's vision is that we would endow full professorships for all 70 full professors. And this endowed full professor will not be to supplement your salary, but to give you about $4,000 a year to advance your initiatives, whether it's to do student research, whether it's to support your own research, travel to conferences. It's a big goal, $7 million to endow all 70 full professors, $100,000 each. But we're going to be telling this story because we know how important it is to recruit great faculty and keep great faculty like you with us. So that's something that our development team will be talking with our potential donors about. The third category is capitalizing on our strengths, and this is where our colleges have come up with a big idea, as well as Michael and I and the deans coming up with a big idea that we think is important for advancing workforce initiatives for the 21st century. If you'd like more information about these initiatives, feel free to call me or another member of our foundation team. And then the last area, the last category, is creating champions. And this is specifically related to athletics. We know that athletics is an important part of a vibrant university experience. And we've had a great year of success. Our football team, 10-2, our Lady Hornets winning the MIAA championship. It's been a phenomenal year, and we know that the sky is the limit when it comes to Hornet athletics. So with these things in mind, I'd like to thank you for your support. These are important times. Your role as a faculty senator is so important. Thank you for your commitment to shared governance. I'm always available to visit, to answer questions. Your role as faculty as the campaign continues will become more and more important, working with your deans, communicating with your deans and your chairs. So thank you for your support. It's 150 years of changing lives. We're laying the groundwork for the next 150. And it's just so exciting to be a Hornet. We're building our Hornet Nation. We're rallying around something that we all believe in. So take care. Thank you for your support. Call me with questions. Look at the attachment that's to this video message to give you a little bit more information. And don't forget to put your stingers up. Okay, great. Go Hornets!